joining us on ET Now. We've heard a lot of top voices on the fabulous journey of Infosys, 25 years, the silver jubilee as far as the IPO is concerned. But there's radio silence as far as the founders or the company. What do you think really is the reason, the fact that, neither the company or the founders are really talking on this momentous occasion?
I have no idea, but I think it's a seminal event for the Indian corporate world. I think the whole India should celebrate this event because Infosys is not a normal company. It is truly a extraordinary company. It is a dream for many generations, and it created the middle class aspirations in this country. I don't think we are going to see one more Infosys again because it has clearly set out a new form of capitalism, where values came before profits, where the company legally and ethically generated wealth and distributed wealth across stakeholders, even peons and drivers that become millionaires. And it created a middle class aspiration in this country. So I don't think you are going to see one more Infosys. It's a very seminal event. I think the whole country should celebrate this event.
Okay. Sir, also, were you part of the finance team while the IPO was really launched? What's your biggest memory from the event, considering that it had got a very poor response, and had to be bailed out really when the IPO was launched?
No, I think it was a tough market at that time. I think the market was recovering from the Ashar Mehta scam, and people have not understood what is software because it is the first company coming out of India in the software field. But I think the initial thing was tough. The issue undersubscribed. Inam put in money and made the issue successful. But the management team and Murthy was very clear that we have a great business model, and I think we have to educate the investors. And I think we did that well. If you look at what happened after the IPO, I think Morgan Stanley were the first large institutional investors to take a large stake, and the rest is history. I mean, Infosys created tremendous amount of wealth for its shareholders. I think anybody invested some 10,000 rupees at the IPO would have made more than 2 crores now if they held the stock. I know a lot of shareholders who met me and told me their children got married with the Infosys share proceeds. They built their first home with the Infosys share proceeds. A lot of them became millionaires because of Infosys. A tremendous amount of goodwill that company generated across the spectrum in the country. I don't think it's going to happen again.
I want to dig in a little deeper and understand, why do you think this has been a landmark moment, not only for India Inc., but also the capital markets perspective? The fact that Infosys is listed in several other markets, governance as far as Infosys is still, counted as one of the best well-governed companies. So why is this really landmark in that sense, not only from the markets perspective, but even otherwise?
No, I think to some extent the capital markets in India got institutionalized because of Infosys. This is the first company which said transparency is a competitive advantage because we are not scared about the competitors getting company data, but we